Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Lauren, if you're new here. If you're not new, you may know I love luxury makeup. So I really wanted to shine a spotlight on this particular brand because I feel this is one of those instances where the makeup is actually worth the price, like 90% of the time. I'm not gonna say 100% of the time, 90% of the time. So we're just gonna go ahead and do a full face of Dior. And this is not necessarily new stuff. This is just stuff that I have in my collection. Some of it I love, most of it I love, all of it I love. It's a lot of stuff that I love from Dior. So I thought we would just sit here together and watch me put makeup on from a very expensive luxury brand. So I'm gonna do a really simple eyeshadow look because I wanna do like a either really bright red lip or a deep plum. I'm not sure which I'm feeling right now, but I'm gonna use this super old eyeshadow palette from Dior. So this is the 5 Couleurs in 796 Cannage, Cuir Cannage, and it is, I don't want the little brushes to fall out, this one. And I have not used this one in quite some time. So I have been wanting to use it and I just have not been. And I'm gonna prime my eyes with my Sigma eyeshadow base primer in Radiance. And the reason why I say 90% of their makeup is worth the price is honestly mainly because it's the eyeshadow. I feel like for the majority of the luxury brands out there, when they come out with eyeshadow, I don't get it. I don't need it. And I just fully believe that there are indie companies that are doing so much more with eyeshadow these days that I don't need it. I don't need anything else from the luxury brands. So that is why I'm like, well, it's all really good, but there's just better out there when it comes to eyeshadow these days. We're not doing anything crazy, just a neutral eye, because that's pretty much all you can do with this palette. It is a very neutral palette. And I don't remember when I got this, but it has been some time. Like I literally thought about decluttering it because it was getting real old, but I'm like, it looks fine, it smells fine, it's Dior. They put preservatives and everything, so it should be okay. So kind of testing it out to see if it is indeed okay. Okay, we didn't do anything outrageous. This is just a neutral eye. This is exactly what I was going for. But on to some more eye stuff from Dior. We have the Diorshow On Stage Liner, which is their waterproof liquid liner. This is just in black. And then we have the Dior, what is this called? The Diorshow Pump and Volume, also in black. This is, this is a little bit weird. So basically you can pump it here so that the brush gets more product on it, like if you're running low, I guess, maybe, which is kind of a smart idea because I feel like so much of the product when it comes to, you know, mascara just gets clumpy on the side, right? You can never really finish an entire mascara unless you're like really intense and you scoop it out somehow. I'm not sure how you would do that, but I kind of get it. Does it actually work? I don't know, but I do like this mascara. So I'm gonna go in with the eyeliner and then we're gonna do the mascara. I'm gonna be doing the eyeliner off camera because if you've ever seen me apply eyeliner on camera, I look kind of like I'm drowning. I don't know, my like mouth does weird things. I don't know. I need two hands. I need a mirror. It's complicated. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and apply the mascara together. It's a pretty fat brush, which I like this brush. And I think Dior makes really good mascara. I do, I like their mascara quite a bit. Now, for their eyeliner, I would say there are eyeliners that are just as good, if not better out there, that are far more affordable than the Dior. That's definitely not, again, where they shine. But the mascara is really good. So for this mascara, one thing I really like about it is does a great job lifting and separating my lashes. Now I have pretty fine, thin lashes, and I don't like using fake lashes because I tend to have some like weird reactions to eyelash glue. I haven't found one that really works for me that doesn't make my eyes puffy. So I stay away from fake lashes. So I need a mascara that does a lot. And I do think this one does a lot, and it stays on really well throughout the day. So I like it quite a bit. Now, one product that is actually relatively new to me that I have been using quite a bit over the past few weeks, this is the Diorshow Stylo. This is their waterproof eyeliner pen, and it is in matte gray. So I've been really liking doing like just a gray liner in my bottom waterline versus black. It's just a little more subtle, but I feel like it makes my blue eyes pop just like a little bit more. And this is another product that is actually really good. It lasts all day. I haven't had any issues with it like fading. I do kind of need really high quality like eyeliner pencils for that bottom line, because if not, they will just disappear. They will just fade into non-existence in like 30 minutes if I don't get something that's high quality that works really well. So I really like the Charlotte Tilbury one. Let's see, what else have I been using a lot lately? Oh, the really good one, Posh Spice. Victoria Beckham. Victoria Beckham's eyeliner is absolutely phenomenal. This is the one that I would rank with those two. It's really, really good. It stays. Now, it's not a pencil that you can like sharpen. I mean, it comes with a sharpener. Oh no, it does. Hang on. It does, doesn't it? I thought it did come with a sharpener. Was that something else? Okay. No, it's a little sharpener. So you can sharpen the end of it if you want, but it's not like a wooden type thing. Like it's you turn it and it goes up. So it's not a wooden pencil that you can actually like sharpen, and it's wood, which is actually what I prefer. I really like the ones that you can sharpen. For some reason, I just like those more, but you can still sharpen it. It has a sharpener. It has a little smudger on the end as well. So I'm just gonna put some of this in my bottom line. Okay, and again, I am having some issues trying to do this with one hand. That was pretty impressive though, for me. The makeup area that I say Dior really shines in is their complexion products. They can do no wrong by me when it comes to their complexion products. So first up, we have the Forever Glow Veil, which is the face primer that I'm gonna be using today. This is one of my favorite products. It is in my project pan right now because I'm trying to finish it. And it's got like, it's got a pretty big dent in there, but their primers are fantastic. It's just, they create such a great base for you to apply the rest of your makeup. And I really like the glow primer. It glows. It really does glow. You can probably see my face is a little more luminous than it was before. And now another slightly newer product to me is the Forever Glow Star Filter. This is in the color 0. This is just one of those products you can add into your foundation that helps make it a little bit more glowy. And I don't like to put a lot. So I'm just going to stamp a little bit of it around my face so that when I put on my foundation, I can mix it in with it. And sometimes I'll do more if I'm using a more mattifying foundation that I want to maybe give a little more of a hydrating effect. But today we're actually going in with the Forever Skin Glow in the color 1.5N. This is another one that's got a little bit of a chunk out of it. But this is already a foundation that is a little more luminous, a little more hydrating appearing. So I really don't need too much of that star filter because then I'm just gonna be a little bit too glowy. But I will always say Dior has one of my hands down favorite foundation formulas. It's just, I don't know if it can be beat, honestly. Their Backstage foundation was my favorite for the longest time, and it still is, but I just haven't tried the reformulation. I have not picked that up yet, so I would like to, but I'm at the point right now where I need to go through some of my foundations versus buying old favorites, because I still have a bunch of foundations that I like to use. Like this foundation is fantastic, but that Backstage was so good. If you've tried the old version and you've tried the reformulated version, let me know how similar they are, because I would like to know. But look at that. I used just like the smallest pump of this and it's perfect. It's perfect for what I need. Another product with quite a big dip in it is my Backstage concealer from Dior. So this is in the color, I want to say 1N. Yeah, it's like flaking off 1N, and I'm determined to finish this product sooner than later. This is one that I really hope they change the packaging. I cannot be the only one that complains about this packaging. So the problem is, for some reason, the product just leaks out all over the cap. And it's like, hey, we're losing so much product when this happens. Is there a way to save some of this product? You know, and I send that thought out into the world and they just haven't gotten back to me with an answer. But I know they've heard me. I can't be the only one. So I hope this is picking up well on camera, but my skin just looks glowy. It looks super luminous. It looks really healthy. Those products are amazing, okay? Amazing. So one of the product that, no lie, I got for the packaging. I still like it, luckily, but I did buy it for the packaging. But this is the Dior Forever Cushion Powder in the color Lavender. I really like lavender setting powder. And whew, this is definitely a lavender setting powder. So I'm just gonna go in with a little bit. And I'm glad that I like the product because I hate being one of those people that's like, well, you know, I bought it because the packaging was so pretty. But I did. I mean, I wouldn't have bought it if I had known that the product was going to be terrible. And it's not terrible. It's a good product. So if I was like, oh, it's so pretty, but I know I hate that particular setting powder, I would never have bought it. But I didn't know how I felt about the setting powder until I bought it, and I like it. So also, I just really love lavender as a setting powder. It's just so pretty. Okay, so this was a limited edition outer packaging, and I just, they're limited edition. So pretty, so pretty. Okay, let's do some bronzer. Tell me if you've seen this before. Okay, this is the Dior Backstage Contour Palette. I'm not even sure if they make this anymore. It's a bit older. It's a lot older, definitely older. And we're gonna go into the light contour, which if you couldn't tell, wait, hang on. This one, I think this is, yeah, hang on. Yep, that one, sorry, that's the light contour. But if you couldn't tell, that's clearly my favorite. So we're gonna go into that one. Now the two colors on top actually have some shimmer to them. They actually call them highlighters, but one of them would definitely be a bronzer on me, just a shiny bronzer. And I actually really like shiny bronzers, so totally okay with that. The deeper color, I don't touch because it does not work for me, but everything else is just so beautiful. Just went in with a little bit of a light hand with that one, but we are moving on. We are going into the Dior Rosy Glow in Pink Lilac Blush. This is their newer one. And I just don't know if I like this one. So that's why I wanted to use it during this video. I think it's very light to the point of it almost being really difficult to see. So I don't know. I don't know. A lot of people like it. I don't dislike it. It's just, I mean, you can see it on me, but I am pretty pale. So I just don't know if you would really be able to see it very well on anyone that has even slightly darker skin than me. I mean, there are videos out there. I've seen people who have darker skin apply it, and it's very hard to see. It's actually looking better than I remember though. Just giving me hope, at least for myself. Blush is done. This has been a really quick video. That's how easy it is to use all this stuff. I love it. It's just so easy. We do have a highlighter. So we're gonna go in with the Forever Glow Maximizer in the color Pearly, which is another newish item from them. And I'm just gonna go in with my finger and tap this out. I'm gonna put some on my nose because I always do. And you can go in, put some under your brow bone as well. This is a excellent icy highlighter. I'm really into icy highlighters lately. I went through a really big rose gold phase, so I still love rose gold, but it used to be like the only color that I bought. And then I discovered, oh, I actually really like a good icy highlighter. Something just very stunning about it. I will say I might have gotten in a little too heavy with that side. We're almost done. The best part of Dior is their lipstick. I'm just gonna say it. So I don't know which one I want to do, red, or if I want to do this dark color. This is in Forever Night. It's so dark. I just have been loving dark lipstick, but I think we're gonna go in with the classic. So this is 999, which is their very classic red. And it is one of my favorite colors from them. I have a little mini guy that I got in one of the holiday sets. And this is the look using all Dior products, except for the Sigma eye primer. But other than that, they're all Dior. I just like doing these kind of videos because there is a really good conversation about what's better, drugstore or luxury brands. And I think for the most part, you can always find something that works for you in either of those categories. So you don't have to necessarily pick one or the other. If you're on a budget, there are super budget friendly items that I think work just as well as luxury. But I will say, certain things in luxury makeup, I think just really go the extra mile. And I think with Dior, it is hands down their complexion products. Like, I will forever say that Dior's foundation is some of my favorite. It just applies so easily, it's seamless, it blends into your skin, it lasts all day. It's really easy for me to color match Dior. I typically am between a 1.5 and a 2N with any of their complexion products regardless. So their shade range is pretty consistent. Their lipstick is probably another one that I would say is worth the price. You're dealing again with a really good formula that it just sits on your lips beautifully. It lasts all day. This is not transfer proof, so it definitely will transfer, but it still will like fade in the most beautiful way, which if you know, you know. Some lipsticks will like fade in patches, you know, but this one does it in such a beautiful way where it almost looks intentional. So, and this is not the only lipstick that I have from them. Again, like this plummy color, it's more of a fall color, which is why I didn't wear it today. I'm probably gonna wear it soon for a video though, just because I'm like dying to put some plum on my lips. I just love it. So definitely their complexion products is where I think they just do the most and the best. In my personal experience, out of like all the makeup that I've tried, all the different kind of foundations that I've tried, Dior will always be one of my favorites. And it's just, you know, sometimes it's fun to play with luxury makeup. Sometimes you want to pamper yourself, and I think a lot of the times, not always, but a lot of the times luxury makeup, when you're applying it, really feels like you're pampering yourself a little bit. And it's just a beautiful experience when it's done right. Now, we have definitely tried some luxury makeup on this channel that does not live up to that expectation of mine. Does not pamper me, and it makes me angry, but not in this case. I really do like, again, 90% of what Dior puts out, I think is amazing and worth the price. And the only things that I say not necessary, eyeshadow. The eyeshadow is good, but it's nothing special. And again, I think indie companies are just really killing it when it comes to eyeshadow. I love their mascara, their liquid liner. They're better out there. For me, the NYX liner is just the best, and it's like $12. It's so good. But everything else is just really great quality and just fun to play with. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna do a few more videos where I'm focusing just on one brand, because I just want to use more of the makeup I already have and not buy more makeup. That's what I'm going for these videos, using what I have, not buying anything new. But let me know if you love Dior as much as I do, and if you do, let me know what your favorite product from Dior is. I'm curious if I have it in my collection, and I can also attest to that. So let me know down below. I would love to hear from you, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.